time, I've realized that time with international performers is important for our local comedians. And I didn't understand it was important until I realized that our Comedy Latvia had never got that as much. And Comedy Latvia had never got as much exposure over the years. Because usually our comedians are flying to Riga, do the show, okay, yes, have a few beers afterwards, fine, and then they're done. Where the Estonian guys would probably come to Riga, then they do Tartu, Tallinn, Helsinki, and they'd spend like 4 days with them. And I eventually understood that multiple days of exposure of almost like doing a tour where you can just talk casually and it's not just sort of one night on the piss or something like that. There was a lot of good contacts, knowledge transfer, stories, information, relationships made in that time, which I think has helped our Estonian guys. They know. And then also in Edinburgh, have you been to Edinburgh Fringe, you guys?
No.
Okay, so going to Edinburgh Fringe is important as well. Those guys there, they're very good at hustling gigs and talking to comedians and building those relationships as well. So, yeah, I don't want to keep being Mr. Big International Promoter, but we're still trying to find a way to still bring acts here so comedians can hang out. Is it ever something that's been on your mind to bring some international improvers here?
It has been, and we have brought, but like, how many international improvisers can you name? They're never famous for improv. Yeah, so there's no point in that sense. If we have when we bring on like an international, let's say star or low star, a good improviser. We usually there should be a workshop, and we should already have a student base, because when an international improviser is doing a workshop, well, he could do it for complete beginners, but like that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
all right.
There's no point for that.
They typically want to do an advanced level class because they're an advanced level. That's why. That's the great information you want out of this experience. I want that advanced level info from them. All right,
and
that's fair.
And then they can do a show too. But it won't be as big as like stand up, but it still has its benefits though. I've seen like. I think like improv comedy Riga, I don't know what they're doing now, but they used to do that like once a month. They bring on an international improviser. He does a workshop and they'll do a show together, and the show quality like increases because of that. And also it like brings the community together more, because like now you can see different style of improv maybe, or on a like maybe a higher level than you usually see. So I think it's for sure beneficial, but it won't be that big of like an impact. Yes, so that's my conclusion.